different or less in the US than the target hemoglobin outside of the US? And then similar question around some of the other eligibility criteria that differed by country.
Well, we aimed in the trial to follow prevailing clinical practice guideline target-based ranges for the hemoglobin concentration. So as you know, in the United States, the FDA label suggests for ESAs that the lowest dose of ESAs to abrogate the need for blood transfusion should be the chosen dose, and the clinical practice guideline targets suggest 10 to 11 gram per deciliter. And in the EU and I guess what remains of the EU and rest of Europe and other areas of the world, the targets are in the 10 to 12 gram per deciliter range. So it was simply to maintain, it obviously added complexity to the trial, but it was to maintain region-specific guideline-driven targets.
Thanks. And so one question highlighted the statistically significant safety signal in the vadadustat arm, and so that obviously a major concern is safety. They went on to ask, what was the achieved hemoglobin in the US versus the non-US?
So the achieved hemoglobin concentrations were lower. We just received these data just 3 or 4 weeks ago. So we're still conducting analyses of a number of issues, trying to better understand the findings. And we are working to expeditiously publish these main results. But I can't really speak to more than that now, because we're really just digging into the complexity of the analyses on some of those areas like achieved hemoglobin.